What's up, YouTube? Here's my Tylana. She's free from the jail. Yep. All my members back there are disabled. Yep. Because of severe weather last night, and then we get woken up by beep, 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 beep. But anyway, I got woken up by a beep at 6 in the morning by this water radio right here. Because its alarm clock was on. These are all the looks we got. We actually got two severe first-time watches. One was for Burke County, because I think it's very odd that they extended a watch, but they issued watch. It's kind of complicated how they already issued the watch already, but they extended it for Burke County. But they didn't issue it on KIH 61. They issued it for different. Because it's out of the KIH 61 listening area, those watches. But however, they did extend the watch. It's very complicated to explain. But there's two severe faster watches. These are the alerts. The first alert was we got a bunch of severe faster warnings. No tornado warning. Was a severe faster watch. That was the first alert we got before the big. This is the first event. Severe faster warning. Severe faster warning. Severe faster warning. SVR. Actually, this was SVA. Let's go. Oh. It's SVA. There's SBIs and SVAs. There's a watch. That's all.
Once again, it's 6 a.m. in Omaha.
Works, but it's disabled right now. There was a bunch of alerts last night. I'm guessing there's an SVO, an SVA, two SVAs actually. No TORs, thank goodness. TORs are bad news. But there's no TOAs either, but I'm surprised they didn't show TOA because of all the wind we were gonna get. Oh, a tornado watch or a tornado warning for you old school. We abbreviate things about web radio community. I'm starting to learn the abbreviations, what they mean now. If you've noticed on my channel, it used to be, some of them will still be spelled the same way because I don't know what the abbreviation is. Blue alert, for example. Administration message, I know there was an abbreviation for that, but I don't remember the abbreviation on top of my head. And I know about the administration message is like an administrative, like a principal, but I know what administration message really is. It's like an announcement. Yeah, like the principal's making an announcement. That actually kind of makes sense. They usually use it as all clear, but that's used for a test message too. But they don't. Either it's an all clear test message or somebody is when they use it when somebody's in danger. But when you do use it for somebody's in danger, you know they did something real stupid. It is real stupid if they have to activate the emergency system for a challenge option in Nebraska/Iowa. Yeah, the last one was last year. Haven't seen that video? Go check it out on my channel. No promotion, not channel promotion, but I want you to check it out because it's pretty interesting. And then also there was one I did capture, but I missed the alert. But I did capture it by like showing the challenge option watch. It's a joke, by the way. My version 2 is not YouTube first because some other YouTubers have it on the black and silver version 1's had an issue. Version 1 also had that issue that they had the watch light glow. I think it's just how they're programmed. Like the watch light will glow when there is a charge up to the emergency. It's very weird. But it's a nice feature. It's very interesting. It does have the watch tone too if you have it on the settings. But hopefully I can get a tire job to emergency someday. But it's bad. But hopefully I'm not saying like I want one to happen. No, I don't want a tire job to happen. That was scary. Those are bad news. And some can lead to death. Yeah. By the way, this license plate number is void. This used to be my mom's license plate. Jake bought those stickers. We have all replacement cars. No, it's not her current license plate number, so don't try to. I could show her. It's on void, so you can look at it. Or you like try to hack her information off of this, but you will not get anything off of that. This was my only real license. This is one of my license favorite. There's a Minnesota license plate that belonged to my mom. That's literally my mom's Minnesota license plate. This is a bad license plate to say the Ambrose on it. It did break once. The E just unglued itself. Or one of the letters unglued itself, but it ended up, well, fake pole station was, which I'm not going to. I was going to get another one because I broke my old one. Which I consider as a pole station, actually, my first pole station. But if you want to consider it as a, you can argue that, but it's one of those Amazon fake pole stations. At least I think it's fake Speckler Classic. I actually wanted, but I think I will get one someday when I'm older, but not right now. Because they're hilarious. They sound hilarious to me. I used to hate the tone during the tone because it sounded kind of creepy. Or it kind of sounded too Chinese. Sorry if I'm being a little racist right there, but too Chinese, like by the Chinese alone. But I like Chinese people. I actually am part Chinese and part Asian. Actually, I have Taiwan in my genetics because my dad's mom's lives in Taiwan, seriously. She does. My dad's unfortunately dead for a while. He was my grandpa. He smoked a lot. But he was not a very healthy dude either, so anyways. I don't get too personal with things. You can kind of see some of my family right here. Actually, someone behind here that's no longer alive, but Aunt Marsha, she passed away because she had problems, right? But she was old anyway. She lived up to be 70. There was Miranda out there. But she's not like a Miranda, like, official. Miranda, because she's wearing a McDonald's. Yeah, McDonald's. It's my Uncle Pat right there. Yeah, I know he looks like Santa Claus wearing that outfit, but don't tell him that. He will get angry. And it's me. That's at Renza. Renza is just a restaurant. I believe that's in Nebraska City, Renza. Before I wear braces, the images. But now, I don't wear braces anymore. I used to wear braces. I wear braces. You guys have seen me wear braces on my channel. Some of my earlier videos. This is my cousin Aubrey right there. This is my cat Bo. He's no longer alive. I do need some family information, but don't steal the information. Guys, when I see it, Georgia Sewell right there, but she completely changed. This is a different image of her than how she is currently. But I still like this old school image of her. Stuff like Fighting posted that Five Below back in the day, but this one I got at Brick Fair, and it's actually a different quality than the Five Below one. The Five Below one's a thin paper. This is actually like cardstock. It was cool in that frame. Here's my school. So I'm trying to cover up some of the. Trying to cover up the school's name, but nobody goes to that school anymore. My sisters don't go there anymore. Finally. Yeah, I wanted them to get out there eventually, because at school, when I go in there, it looks like it's falling apart. Like, not like physically falling apart, like mentally falling apart. Like, what is going on here? Like, what is happening? Like, it changed. Like, it's mentally making me feel sad in it. It doesn't feel nostalgic to me anymore. Like, that's what I mean by falling apart. It doesn't feel nostalgic to me anymore. But there's one thing that still feels nostalgic. That's still there up to this day, the playground and the field. Those are the two nostalgic things that remain. And the Avalon playground, I still say it's nostalgic, but I feel like it's a way different story. And there's lots of things that are going wrong at Bell, I feel like. in the firearm system had real like MS ceiling mount horn shrubs. Yeah, they look such thing. They look like real like ZNS horn shrubs, but no, they're NSs, and they were loud. They were on code 3. They were very loud, and there's an FCI system. I remember. I don't know what type of FCI system, but I had voice evac too. But you couldn't hear the voice. You could barely hear the voice evac actually. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Because the alarms are so ear-piercing loud. They sound like people screaming. That's how I could describe it as back in the day. And the very first fire drill was in kindergarten. When I was in kindergarten, I was taking a nap, but we did nap time in kindergarten. Also, I got woken up by a really, really loud noise. Oh, I was just relaxing. We don't do nap time anymore at that school. Anyways, so the fire alarms went off. For a fire drill, I thought my teacher was blowing out her whistle at first because it sounded similar to the fire alarm. And then all of a sudden, the alarms are going off. And I looked, I saw something flashing. I was like, oh, the fire alarms are going off. I thought it was an emergency, but then everything was okay. It's just a drill. And it was hilarious. Memory I have. And it's kind of scary when if you consider that if it was a real emergency, what will you think when you're sleeping? And you hear, oh, somebody's still sleeping and slept through that alarm, which that alarm is really loud. We were listening through an ear-piercing 120 decibel alarm. It actually is actually in the 100 decibels than what they claim they are. But my high school does contain real like NS, but they does have real like NS to see remote mount, but they're remote shrubs. Also, my school also had those too. My elementary school had those too, remote shrubs. In E70s and E90s and OSS remote shrubs and specular classes like the potables. Yep, they have specular classes like the potables. And then they had a specular advance outside. I don't know why. They had one outside. And they had an FCI system in the potable side. I don't know if it's an active system or not, but it's a small conventional system. And then they have a BG12 like single action FCI station, and then they also have an FCI push station for tornado drills. What happened is they didn't sound on the alarms, they sound on the PA system, which is pretty interesting. It makes the tone on the PA system go crazy. But my high school does have a FCI push station. It's a Siemens system my high school has. It's a pretty cool Siemens system. Actually, I got to pull the fire one twice there for drills with permission. Don't worry, I had permission. And yeah, I got a prize at the end of the year. Like a good prize for those 2 times I did it. Once on April Fool's Day. Yeah, that's the first time I ever pulled it. From now on, I'm the fire marshal. They like consider that a quote unquote fire marshal. But maybe I can show you my shirt. It's pretty cool. But I had seen the shirt before in YouTube videos. But I'm gonna show you it. Pretty epic. Do I even have it clean? Is it fit clean? I think it's somewhere. It's a red shirt. Reddish, pinkish shirt. You can call it pink, red, whatever color you want to call it, but I call it red. My Spanish teacher, not really my Spanish teacher, but I consider her as my Spanish teacher. Quote unquote Spanish teacher, but she's not really my Spanish teacher because I don't take Spanish that year. For right now, I'm not taking Spanish. She's very my stay hall teacher. Not really my stay hall teacher either, because my stay hall teacher was really a math teacher. But he was a nice guy, but still get him angry. He's older, but still get him angry. I can mention any names. But anyways, my Spanish teacher made it, and my principal approved it. The big guy. He's pretty nice. He's actually a really nice guy, actually. All the principals there are amazing. But one of them could be got a little shaker over his years. He used to be way more funner, but I think he got a little shaker because he's a principal. But just trying to be strict, guys. But not, yeah, he's not a mean guy. He's a very nice guy. He still has his energetic loudness. And he's still a nice guy. He's gonna be my principal next year. Even though he was there when I was doing something called Next Step Prep there. To call it Next Step Prep, it's basically going to school, pre-going to school, only for ninth graders. Like existing ninth graders. And yeah, it's a nice school, I'll tell you. They're actually adding on again to the school. After 3 years, 2020, I meant to say 2020, they added on the first edition. It's a nice edition, I'll tell you. The freshman wing is pretty cool. And the lights do turn blue at night. You probably know what the school's name is. I'll tell you the school's name. But please don't try to go into the school and do something stupid, guys. It's called Papillion South High School. It's a nice school. It's a very nice school. It's the Titans. I'm a Titan. You probably did not tell by the logo on my Final shirt when I had wear it on YouTube videos. I think I read it on a live stream once. To kind of think about it. Anyways, the school is super nice. It's super nice and it has lots of history. You think it was built in 2010 by some of the posters for the sports. No, it's built in 2003, I believe. Or two. It's between 2002 and 2003. Then there was an add-on in 2008. Yep, or 6. Depending, I don't know what. I asked my principal about it. The chief principal there. There's 4 principals literally there. And they're very nice principals, I tell you. One girl principal, I tell you, and she's the freshman principal, and she's amazing. I'll tell you, she's amazing. Like, I like her. I wish I could say her name, but it's for personal reasons, I'm not gonna say her name. And since they're considered as their magazine, it's free. You can find them anywhere. Yeah. I like my school a lot. Man, this video is long. And yes, this clock I got at Bristol. And that's actually a real clock in the school. There's a bunch of those at the school, throughout the school. Makes me wonder if it was from the school and somebody just took it down. Also, I replaced a weather radio at the school once. Yeah, seriously, I replaced an old W100. I'll show you the W100 if I can find it. It might be somewhere. It's very yellowed out. It's version 4 dead. To a W20 DSP, and yes, it had gone off for tests. So that makes me confirm that the station is working. So there's no interference problems, but definitely probably going off with all the severe wireless and stuff. I hope it'll save the alerts. Like, I wish I got a W300, not 400. W300 to save alerts. I wish I got one that saved alerts. This one's my one that saves alerts. Oh. I don't know which one's mine. Oh, the CL100 saves alerts. And the recoms. Yeah, I think some recoms still produced. The one for latest coin. It's in Maryland. Looking for the weather radio, man. We have been cleaning this week. We have been cleaning this room, so the weather radio is dead. But it's a W100 version 4. Like, the tuner is out on it completely. It's shot. I think it's in this build. For some other junk. There it is. Here it is. It did come with a power cord, but I'll power it on for you guys. And sound the alert tone. I'll see if the tune is even still dead on it. I'll be surprised if it's still working. Very cool. These weather radios. You just do that. Yank the cord out. The batteries are dead in this, and I'm keeping the original batteries in there. I know it's dangerous, but yeah, See beautiful. Dead tuner. That's what it sounds like. Now I'm gonna strike the first surge protector. Generally the surge protector on. Yeah. It's a nice part of the radio, but it's a shame that's dead because it'd be really cool having it in my collection. It could be used as like the sound off for the radio. Yeah. Anyways, that's it.